If you at 6 o'clock, if you all stand and join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to our September 29th, 2025 City Council meeting. We'll begin the meeting with roll call.
Mayor Barker.
Present.
Jack Keller.
Here.
Vernon.
Present.
Andrew Fletch.
Here.
Pat Kirschner.
Here.
Jared Jacob.
Here.
Larry Gray. Myself.
Thank you, Charlie. First item on the agenda, the approval of minutes of both our September 8th and September 11th meetings. If you've had a chance to review it, entertain a motion for approval.
Motion for both.
Andrew makes a motion to approve both meeting minutes. Barrett seconds the motion. Comments, questions? All in favor, show of hands. Motion carries 5-0. First agenda item, this is the public hearing for our 2026 budget. Notice to taxpayers can be found at www.budgetnotices.in.gov. That's required by law. Following this meeting, any 10 or more taxpayers may object to a budget, tax rate, or tax levy by filing an objection petition with the Clerk Treasurer's Office not more than 7 days after this hearing. Although not required, we typically open the floor if anyone here would like to make a public comment on the budget.
I think it's a good idea.
Thank you, Jeff. It's always nice to have your support. If no one else, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing portion. Made by Vernon, seconded by Andrew. All in favor, show of hands. Motion carries 5-0. And that responsibility is ours. Next up, we have the Jennings County Coordinating Council. If you don't mind introducing yourselves to those who don't know yet.
Okay. Hi, my name is B. Stearns Murphy, and this is my good friend, and her name is Mrs. Julia Parker, okay? And we're here to represent the Jennings County Coordinating Council. I've been here before, I think you guys know that. But I had to resign my position at the Coordinating Council. I had a stroke, and I'm not drunk, and I may not stand exactly right, and my tongue may get stuck, okay? I'm sorry, but I never was 100%, so it really doesn't make any difference, okay? It's just the way I am, okay? I've lived in Jennings County my entire life, except for when I went to college, okay? And I'm proud to live in our Jennings County. And I've been proud to work for the Jennings County Coordinating Council. This is our 36th year being a nonprofit. This is our 35th Christmas project that we have done in a row, 35 years. Mrs. Boris Fishbach, I don't know if any of you guys remember Boris. She was the one who started it, okay? And then I joined in shortly thereafter. I was behind the scenes for a lot of years before I stepped up. And I stepped up and did it for 8 years free of charge, okay? And, but then, you know, but it's like to get old. Well, some of you anyway. But it'll hit you all one of these days, I swear. So, Julia is our new manager at the Coordinating Council. Okay, she oversees the pantry. I've helped her out a lot. She volunteered for me back years ago, back in the good old days. She knows my standards. She knows what I expect, and she has the same standards I have, and she's willing to work and to produce those standards, okay? On a daily basis, we give out a food box that has 7 days worth of food, 3 meals a day, and all depends on what size eater you are, but it will feed a family of 4 to a family of 6. And, we follow all state guidelines. We are governed, under the, Jennings County trustees. Most of the trustees are even on our board, okay? And they have really stepped up to the plate, and they have really taken a big interest. I don't know if it's because they've gotten older and, you know, they're not raising their families, you know, like they were before, you know, and have, you know, soccer games and all that stuff that goes along. But the trustees have all really stepped up to the plate and have really, really helped us out a lot, and has tried to give you some words of wisdom and guidance and things like that also, okay? But like I said, we, and the trustees pretty much support us along with donations for our daily food boxes, okay? And like I said before, we follow all the state guidelines. You're allowed 1 box per month for 30 days, however you want to say it. But you can't come in the last day of the month and then the first day of the month. No, it doesn't work like that. You get 1. And it's usually, if it's on the 17th of the month, you get it the 17th of next month, okay? But you have to request it, you have to come in, okay? We are planning on having our Christmas project again this year. We know it's going to be held on December the 20th, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and it's going to be held at the Nazarene Church. As we've had it for probably the last 6 or 7 years. It's a nice facility, it's easy for people, we can have a drive-through. For those of you who do not know about our Christmas program, we give each family that falls within our guidelines a complete Christmas dinner. It will have a ham, and help me out here, Julie, in case I forget. Ham, potatoes, sweet potatoes, eggs, butter, a dessert, everything, bread, rolls, everything you would need to prepare a nice Christmas meal, okay? Usually we give out around 500 of those. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, and forgive me, I don't mean to lie, okay? But if I'm not mistaken, it was like $32,000 that we have to raise to be able to do this for Jennings County.
And that was last year's prices, so.
Yes, yes. We try to buy everything local. Most everything comes from Brewer Livestock and Donnie Brewer. I don't know if you guys know Donnie or not, but he's a good friend of the council. He gives us the best prices he can give us. And you know, there's not much of a markup. Matter of fact, I've even told him before, Donnie, how can you live when you give us so much? You know, and he says, don't you worry about me, I'm doing okay. So,
Being
yes.
this council has historically had a contribution to the coordinating council about this time in the October, November of every year. Do you have a specific request this year or just any?
No, I just didn't know if, and Julia didn't know, if we still needed to come and ask for a donation. You know, we didn't know, and,
Well, it doesn't hurt.
it's better to ask than to be caught with your pants down, especially me.
What have we
That'd
typically
be real
done?
embarrassing for my family.
I want to say it's usually close to 3,000.
Yes.
But if you maybe want to put it on the next agenda and have him look, you can make a decision on how much at the next meeting, make sure we get him a check-in time to get those baskets out. We'll take care of it.
Well, I appreciate it, but we would also like to say that if anybody's not busy on the 20th of December,
Yeah.
we'll take muscle too, okay? We do have a lot of good young people in Jennings County and a lot of good organizations.
Yes.
And we have a lot of good help, but it takes a village. It really does. So if you're not busy, we'll be glad to put you to work.
Got a lot of boxes to pack.
If you have any follow-up questions for B or Julia?
Thank you, B, for all your years of service. I mean, that's just,
Well, I'm so good at
thank you very much.
I really enjoyed it, and I really got to meet a lot of good people,
No good.
and I do appreciate it, but I would like you guys to support Julia as much as you supported me, because she's a lot better than I ever think about being.
Welcome aboard, Julia.
Thank you. I've volunteered for B. It's been 4.5 years now, so, yeah.
She does my standards.
Yeah, right.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Get well.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Next agenda item, we have an additional appropriation request from the airport.
I don't want to duplicate effort, I don't know exactly what you have in front of you. We're requesting an additional appropriation to spend money we have in our county, on a couple items. One was some damage that was done during burning response back in April and May. There's always a little bit of damage with the military fixing the cob there that we don't budget for. We've had that conversation, whether it's happened enough in the past, maybe we should start budgeting for that. It's just something wrong with budgeting for damages. I've tried to hold them to no damages, but we haven't got that done yet. And then the other item within that request is striping for the runways and taxi roads and all that. We were hoping to stretch that one more year, but with the winter we had last winter and as many trips as I made over with the snow plow, obviously it won't withstand another NDOT day. Those are the two items there. Airport board, myself, feel like our cash balance is plenty healthy to support that now, and we've got two major sources of income paying in the next 30 days, our farm income, and then a transfer from our city delivery fund that we're allowed to do once a year for aviation general.
Is this that you've yet to advertise, you're just looking for a motion to direct you to? Okay.
And that's
I'll make a motion to approve the additional appropriations for the
Pat makes the motion to have you move forward with the process and advertising. Jack seconded his motion. Any other questions for Ryan? Not, show of hands, all in favor, all opposed, motion carries 5-0.
Thank y'all for your
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ryan. Next, we have a couple transfer of appropriation requests. The first is for the golf course. Yeah. The golf course would like to move $5,000 from appropriation number 6615001204, mowers and golf carts, into 6615001305 for maintenance and repairs.
I'll make that motion.
We've made several transfers that I can approve, but I can't approve these since they go across objects, 200 to 300 accounts. So the council has the authority to approve those.
Jared makes the motion to approve the transfer request to the golf course, and Andrew seconds the motion. All in favor, show of hands. All opposed, that motion carries 5-0. We have a second appropriation request of the street department. They'd like to transfer $130.42 from the gasoline line to the CDL physical line. I assume that's just to bring that back to net zero. And the same with on the waste What, is that what that is? This is waste, okay. From, $200 from Packer Repair to CDL Physicals.
Someone.
Bear makes the motion to approve. All of them seconded, so pick one. I think all hands went up at the same time.
So I guess it's approved.
All in favor? All opposed? That motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a request from Andy Erder. He's requesting a change to the salary ordinance at the golf course. A new position called golf course plumbers pipe fitters. The position will pay range from 20 to 25 an hour. He's got some part-time people coming in and doing some sprinkler work and licensed plumbing work and so forth. They're willing to help, but not at the rate of $12 an hour, $15 or whatever we have. So Charlie would need a motion to approve the salary ordinance change to include that. Wally?
I'll make a motion to approve the salary change.
When it says temporary, is it just at the end of the year, I assume?
I don't know how long we'll keep, I mean, from affordability standpoint, yes. I mean, we can't continue to pay that kind of help, but we'll get these changed out at the end of the year. It should be good. Okay, Pat made the motion. Did we have a second?
I'll second it.
Jack seconds his motion. Any other questions? All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have the bid form 96 that needs signed. They're all right here. Tim, you have anything you'd like to discuss?
So it is for the RV campground, playground, approval of the contract over with Dave O'Meara Contracting. It is for the full amount of their submitted proposal. And we have acknowledged change order 1 to bring it down to the $2.9 million that we talked about at the RDC. So in order to fill the contractual agreement with the State Board of Accounts, we have to have a bid form 96 signed by all members of council, or make sure that the majority of the council are in favor of spending the money. That's not really, so.
So is there anything cut out?
We reduced some of the decorative, stones that were pretty expensive and some grading was pretty expensive. So, we just had just over $1 million of cuts that the contractor recommended. Pat was in on the meeting. We've had several meetings with them, and they actually brought all these to us, and we've acknowledged it. So,
Are you good with it, Pat?
we'll take a motion in a second.
With that, we'll take a motion to approve the bid form 96 by Jack.
I so moved, yes.
Vernon seconds the motion. All in favor? Show of hands. All opposed? There are 3 copies, and they all 3 get signed by each of you. There's a place for each of your signatures, so you can wait till after the meeting, or I can pass those down.
We'll just wait.
Thank you, Tim. Next on the agenda, golf course, we have opening of quotes for some tree plantings.
I believe these are for trees on the golf course, up to 100 trees, I think, but I'm not sure.
There are only 2.
This is from Morgan Lawn Care. Materials, quantity 77 white pine trees, 6 to 7 foot tall. 23 green giants, 6 to 7 foot tall. And Norways, 11 Norways at 6 to 7 foot tall. It includes delivery, planting, stake, mulch, and root stimulator. It all comes to $35,512.50.
That's Morgan.
That is Morgan.
Okay, thank you.
A bid from Moran's Landscaping, a total of 111 trees. The 77, 23, and 11, the same descriptions, all to be planted. Their total bid was $29,965.
Did that include mulch and root stimulator?
Delivery and spread, 20 cubic yard brown mulch.
Okay,
5-foot mulch rings on all trees. Trees will be planted per attached evergreen planting diagram. Mulberry spruce.
Yeah.
We're just opening the bids. They can review them to make sure is what they desire.
29,965.
29965.
I guess, on behalf of the golf course, I'm not sure, you don't have that on the agenda, what's the second? Bunker?
bunker construction
It's under construction, yes.
Okay,
for sod. There's only one bid, and that bid is from Myers Sod Farm.
There you go.
Myers Sod Farm out of Seymour, Indiana. Golf course maintenance, one bunker construction renovation. Sand bunker constructions and 1, 2, 3, 9, 12, 13 practice holes 5, 6, 7, 18. Waste 7, 19, 15, 16, 18 bunkers. St. Anne's is responsible for all material except sod. Responsible for equipment and labor. The bid is $45,000. And that is the only bid we have.
okay, thank
So
you.
we'll take that under advisement.
I was advised on the quotes for the tree plantings that J.R. Douglas was contacted, but declined the quote. And on the sod, the bunker reconstruction, they had requested quotes from O'Mara, J.R. Douglas, and Schneider, who declined the bid.
Okay, thank you. Will, those project costs would be borne for or paid for by the loan that the RDC recently gave the golf course, so we'll just get those to the golf board and let them move forward accordingly. On their behalf, the next item on the agenda is waiving of the sewer hookup at St. Anne's. As you're well aware, we have a city ordinance in place that requires hookup to city sewer inside the city limits. You did make the exception recently on a 10-acre parcel in town. This is a 155-acre parcel. They desire to put a restroom out on the back 9 for men and women, and it just makes more sense to do a finger system or a mound system than to try to bring sewer all the way up to 350. So on behalf of the golf course board, I guess I'm making a request that you waive the sewer requirement for St. Anne's.
So moved.
Baron makes a motion to approve that request, and Jared seconds. I don't know why I'm breaking my neck. I could just be looking right there for a show of hands. All in favor, show of hands. That's better. Motion carries 5-0. Let's move on to the department heads. Anything from you, Gary?
Nothing from the street department.
Thank you, sir. Bobby?
Not a lot, other than we recently just got the pool all closed down and the batting cages are getting really close, so I just had to fill out the turf like that. And hopefully end of this week, beginning next week.
Okay, very good. Ryan, anything else?
Just want to let the board know that we posted the Harlem Joy Giving out at the airport on the 20th. That was well attended. I thought it was a good evening. I admired it from afar as I parked cars. And then a couple grant announcements. The FAA, with their end of the fiscal year, we're fortunate enough to receive 2 FAA grants, and those announcements will be coming out soon. Our state and federal reps like to get the drop on those and then the first announcement. As soon as they do, we will.
Questions for Ryan? Russell, anything from you tonight?
We're good.
Chief Messer?
We recently had 5 officers attend CIT training, which is critical incident training. That's about 3/4 of our officers have completed that training. The goal is to have 100% of officers
Hopefully, early next year, we'll achieve that goal. So that's a valuable resource, learning about options of resources available to the public, how to better be more effective communicating with those that might be suffering from mental illness and different things like that. Construction update. Jack stopped by Friday. We did a walkthrough. He got a better visualization of what that's going to be. We have done so. I encourage you to come out and take a look at it now that things are framed up. Shingles should be going up in the next couple of days, and then you'll see the remainder of the brick exterior being completed.
It looks magnificent.
It does.
It's just a true centerpiece for downtown too, so it looks good. Tim, anything else on the engineering side?
Yes, sir.
Main Street news on?
Oh, I do have a question.
Okay.
Yes. Can I close Jackson Street on Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. between Walnut and Main? I actually don't need to close it all the way down, so we can still leave the parking lots open, but Callie Weiler is going to be painting a crosswalk.
Well, we wouldn't want Callie run over, would we, Baron?
I have a feeling that I might be there
I was
too.
gonna say so.
I'd appreciate not getting run over
I
either.
actually won't be there, so Baron can put the cones out, right?
Where, are we doing this one right down here?
So originally you guys were gonna do Walnut,
Okay.
is what we had talked about. I am going to avoid trying to close Walnut until we can get both Walnut crosswalks done in the same day.
Okay.
So I had told Callie that we were going to switch her to the one, she has two, so she will still do the Walnut crosswalk. But she is going to do the one that crosses from Miller's Tavern across Jackson Street.
Okay.
So,
Motion to okay the road
She
closure
does.
from 8 to when?
well, so she might get it done on Saturday, but she might need Sunday also.
As needed over the weekend? Is that?
Yeah, I think that's the only way you gotta do it. I mean, I'm not sure what all this is going to entail in my participation, but the stuff's gotta dry.
It
Right.
has to dry, there's a base coat, a top coat, all kinds of things that have to go on it.
I'll make a motion that we close down that street on Jackson from Saturday morning at 8 o'clock until it is deemed well enough to drive on, which would be Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll remove the cones whenever it's done, I guess.
Okay. Jack made a motion.
They're gonna take care of it too. I'll be in Florida,
Just
so,
let us know how you come to me.
okay.
We'll come down there. I'll put like,
Mhm.
I'll probably put them at Miller's Tavern.
That's fine, yeah. We'll set them out.
Perfect.
Second. Jared seconds the motion. All in favor? All opposed? Thank you all.
Thank you,
Enjoy the Council have anything else tonight? Press? How about you, Jeff?
I'm glad you give the money to build, to clean up downtown Norfolk and all these broken down buildings.
Thank you, Jeff.
That way, other bugs do I have on something else as they get done.
Mayor's office, legal team? All good. Clerk? Well, if no one has anything else, we'll move on. We have an approval of payroll claims in the amount of $10,235.77 for police pension.
So moved.
Mayor makes the motion to approve. And Andrew seconds. All in favor for pension? Motion carries 5-0. Now we have approval of claims, two amounts, one for $590,884.43, and one in the amount of $164,568.98. Anything of significance you want to mention, Charlie, or just?
Yeah, there's a few things. It includes 164 different claims, so it's a lot of claims. It's $40,000 for run keeper trash collection, $39,000 for health insurance, but the big one is $423,500 for property and liability insurance for the upcoming year, from October through September 30th. Includes workers' comp, liability, property, and casualty.
And we have had an extra week off this time, so we got 3 weeks instead of 2, so the extra claims make sense. No questions for Charlie. I needed a motion to approve those 2 claim amounts.
I still move.
Jack makes the motion. Pat seconds the motion. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. And if no one has anything else, we'd entertain a motion to adjourn. Bye, Jared. Baron? All in favor? Opposed? Meeting adjourned at 6:30 PM. Thank you all. Don't leave without signing these bid 496.